So for those of you that saw the video on the flooding under our house and in the shop, I got this dye to put in the gutters and some of the other places around the house to try to determine which of those spots is actually leaking into the shop and under the house. The only problem is in the crawl space, you know, obviously this isn't going to be real visible. However, in the crawl space it's dark, but the dye reacts to ultraviolet light. So we're going to go out in the rain right now and pour some in the different gutters and try to figure out what's going on. Alright, so we're out here on the side yard. I tried to put some of the dye in here only to find that that gutter is shrink wrapped. Now I did put some in that conduit there to see if it comes out under the house. But it looks like I'm going to have to actually get up there on the gutter in the rainstorm to put the dye in and see if that's coming out. I put some here again just to see if any of this is leaching into the soil and coming out under the house. But this berm, it looks like it's keeping the water away from the house. It might not be the issue. But the gutters, again, gutters are sealed with a shrink wrap, so it's going to be difficult to put the dye in there. Oh boy. Alright, so we put green food coloring in the gutter over there, and it came up green moments later, so we do know that this gutter here, at the very least, goes straight out to there with no problems. But now I'm going to have to figure out how to get the fluorescent dye in that one and trace it out also. And I also found that there's holes in the armpits of this raincoat, so I am now cold and wet and really enjoying it. Alright, the good news is it is coming out. So the fluorescent yellow is coming from the other gutter. So I think both gutters on this side of the house are good. We do not have a problem like I thought. So off to the street. I'm in a rain suit. My dog doesn't know it's me. I don't know if you can hear. Pretty funny. Back in the crawl space, and we have had a significant amount of rain, and you can see that water is starting to collect under the house again. The good news is I went outside and put dye, the fluorescent dye, in the groundwater. Now you can't see it here, but let's see what happens. And there it is. So the fluorescent yellow, you can see it. Well, I can see it. So now I know where the water's coming in.
Now that we know for sure where the water's coming from, I was able to do some additional buildup on the mound outside, and then we trenched and installed a new sump pump under the house. Check out my other videos for all of those details. Thank you for watching.